Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Now in this session we are going to understand the algorithm and flowchart as well as a C program which reads the radius of a circle and find the area and circumference of the circle. This is the first lab experiment for the BCA first semester student under the SEP scheme of Karnataka. Now let us understand what is algorithm and flowchart. So algorithm is a step-by-step procedure to solve a given problem. So you may take any problem, you must understand that problem and divide it into the step-by-step order. So that is what the algorithm is. So algorithm is a step-by-step procedure. So where the problem is divided into steps and solving that problem with the help of those steps. And the flowchart is all about graphical pictures or a diagram which illustrates the step of a algorithm, or we can say the program. So program can be illustrated with the help of the diagram, and that diagram is called as flowchart. Let us understand how you can write the algorithm. So if you are if you are writing algorithm, you must understand that the program is divided into number of steps. Through these steps we are solving a given problem. Now the first step is always start, whereas the last step is always a stop. After the first step, that is the start of the program, you are starting the program. Question might be anything, it differs. And step 2 is initialize the value of pi. As per this question, to find the area of circle and circumference, we must provide the value for pi. So pi is a name of the pi, or you can say the variable or a constant which we are using in our program, and that pi should be initialized the value 3.142. that is the initialization value for pi. So pi equals to 3.14 or 142 is the value. So this is the second step. After this, what we need to read the radius. So to reading the radius, the third step is read input r, or you can write read input radius. So in our third step, if you see here, so here we are using, let me change the color also. Okay, so we are using r here, right? So r, it means that we need to read the input for r, and then step 4 says that calculate the circumference, and this is the formula what we have for the circumference, that is 2 into pi into radius. This is the formula what we have for the circumference. So the processed value will be initialized to c variable, and thereafter we need to calculate the area of circle also. To calculate the area, we have a equals to pi r square, so pi into r. This is the formula what we have in this C program. So after this pi r square calculation, the value is assigned to a variable, the calculated value. In the sixth step, we are illustrating, we need to print or to display the circumference and the area value. For that, we are using this output. Output means we are printing it, we are displaying it. That is showing in the sixth step. And the last step is the stop step. So we are stopping the program here. So this is the algorithm what we have. After this is the flowchart how we can draw it. Okay, so this is the start and stop, right? So starting and stopping the program, and this diagram means this symbol is used to input the radius. So r we are using means we are inputting, and thereafter we are using this rectangular. So this rectangular to compute the value like area, that is 3.142 into r. Similarly for the circumference 2 into pi r, pi into r means into radius. So this is the formula for circumference, and this is for the area, pi r square. So 2 pi into r, that is for circumference. Thereafter we are displaying the output, that is area and circumference. And after this we are stopping the program. So here we are stopping the program. This is how we can go with the flowchart. Now after understanding algorithm and flowchart, let us move to the program. So this is how you can write the program. A comment line is written at the top in the documentation section, /* write a C program on area of circle and circumference. So whatever you want to write, about your program, about your author, and about anything which you want to write, you can write it in between /* and */ that is a comment line and non-executable statement. After this we have hash include statement. So this is the hash include statement what we have. So it's a preprocessive directive statement. In the preprocessive directive statement, stdio.h is a standard input output header file, and this standard input output header file supports all the input output functions in the C program. And next is the hash define statement to declare the pi. So value is assigned 3.14159. So this is the pi value we are assigning to pi variable. We are not using any equals to because it is declared before the main with the help of hash define in the definition section. So this is the variable declared in the definition section, which is called as symbolic constant. Now the pi becomes the symbolic constant. We have int main, and this is the opening curly brace. This is the beginning of the program, and this is the end of the program. We used double data type, and we have a variable like radius, area, circumference, and then we are using the output statement, that is the printf, and in double quote whatever we write as a character set, that character set become a string. So enter the radius of the circle, which will display as usual on the output screen. At the end of each statement we must put the semicolon, like this semicolon. In the main, every statement end with the semicolon. Okay, now we are using the scanf. Scanf is the input statement. %lf, lf is used for the double data type. So lf, long float. After this control string, so this double quote represent the control string, and after this comma, which separates the control string, and address list or variable list, ampersand radius. So the input value will directly goes to radius variable, and it will store in the radius variable whatever we input as 4, 5, 6, whatever the value we enter, or 4.5 something value. Now here The next statement is the computational statement, like this one and this one, both are the computational statement. So area equals to pi into radius into radius. So the computed value, the left side computed right side computed value will be assigned to the leftmost variable, area. Similarly, in the circumference also, 2 into pi into radius. So this is the formula for circumference, and after computing, the value will be assigned to circumference variable. This is the computational area. This is the computational statements. We completed computational statement as per this flow chart, right? So area is calculated, circumference is calculated. The next step is output the area and circumference. For that, we are using the two printf statements. So we are printing area of circle. It will display as usual. Thereafter percent dot to LF, that is area we are printing. Circumference of dot 2 means after dot there must be only 2 digits, and we are printing circumference also. So return 0 means this is the end of the program. We are writing return 0 because we return 0 to the main program, stating that the end of the program, no more statement is there to execute. This is what the meaning of return 0. So it will return 0 to the main program and it stops executing, it stops the program. Now the same program we are going to type in the C language. So in previous video and above link you can click and you can find how you can open and create it. Now this is the C program you need to write in the C language in C editor, and you can see there is a hash define, pi variable is declared and 3.14159 value is assigned, and there is a int main and opening curly brace which indicates the beginning of the program and closing end of the program. So double data type is used to declare the three variable radius, area, circumference, and LF is used to read the double precision value. So it reads the value and stores in radius, and these two statement is used to compute the area and circumference. And thereafter we are using the two printf statement to print the area as well as the circumference and return 0. So we have return 0, it means end of program. Let us run this, enter the radius 4 and the area of circle is 50.27 and circumference of the circle is 25.13. So as I said, it is mandatory to end with the semicolon. If you miss it, it will show you the error. Your program won't get run. So mandatory to put the semicolon at the each and every statement which indicates the end of the statement. So put the semicolon, run it once again and enter the different value like 5 or 5.5 something, right? So I am entering 5, right? So just enter it. You will be getting 78.54 as a area of circle, and circumference of the circle is 31.42. This is how you can run this program. And this is the string. It display as usual as I said. So just make some modification. If you run it, you will be getting what you write in double quotation. So entering one more value and getting the different outputs for the area of circle and circumference of circle. So this is what how you can run this program. So hope you understood this. So thank you for watching.